Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video I want to discuss some good old Honkai Star Rail with you all. But remember guys, if you want to stay up to date on all things Honkai Star Rail, especially with the PlayStation launch of this game, make sure you are liking today's video and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And leave a comment down below. Let me know your feedback. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're thinking and stuff like that. Because I'm not going to lie, as a PlayStation player, this is a pretty annoying situation. So, if you're like me, you're feeling pretty boned right now, pretty bummed. You know, you saw Honkai Star Rail launch last week, April 26th. There was a nice big old celebration launch for everybody, and you were kind of just in the back of your mind hoping that Honkai Star Rail was going to go ahead and stealth release on PlayStation as well. You know, for those who don't know, they kind of did this with Genshin Impact on PlayStation. I think this is where a lot of misconception comes in online and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody remembers how Genshin Impact worked when it came to PlayStation, but we literally had our beta later than PC and mobile, but we still ended up launching at the same time. Genshin Impact came out on all platforms at the same time, PC, mobile, and PlayStation. And then, of course, there was a PlayStation 5 native version created later on after the PlayStation 5 console had launched. But Genshin Impact, it launched simultaneously on all those platforms. And I see a lot of people online getting that mixed up. No, I had to wait a few weeks for Genshin Impact on PlayStation. Well, if you waited a few weeks to play Genshin Impact on PlayStation, that's because you didn't bother looking in the PlayStation Store for a few weeks. It was there. I know, because I covered it day one. And so many other people did too. So I don't know why people keep saying that Genshin Impact on PlayStation was later than the mobile and PC version. No, it wasn't. It was not the same situation that Honkai Star Rail is in now. And a lot of people use that to try and say, oh, well, Genshin released a few weeks later, so Honkai Star Rail is going to do the same thing. This is not what happened with Genshin Impact. All you gotta do is do a simple Google search, and you will see that it came out on all three platforms at the same time. Now, so what I wanted to talk about in this video is, should we trust Mihoyo when it comes to the PlayStation release of Honkai Star Rail? Now, obviously, you know, I'm not going to say Mihoyo are bad devs. They're here to screw us or anything like that. But there is a big elephant in the room that has a lot of us players concerned. And especially, you know, players who are fans of Mihoyo and been following their work and projects for a long time. For those who don't know, just a few years back, a Nintendo Switch version of Genshin Impact was announced. Yeah, if you didn't know, it was announced for Nintendo Switch. There's an official trailer on the Nintendo YouTube channel. There's an official trailer on the Genshin Impact channel and everything, and it just never came to fruition. Now, behind the scenes, I'm sure there's, you know, probably some type of explanation for all of this that they probably just haven't publicly discussed yet. There could have been development complications. There could have been issues with Nintendo. You guys know how PlayStation are with cross-play and cross-progression. That very well could be holding up some things. You know, there's all kinds of reasons why that could have went awry, or, you know, it could just still be in development and just going slower than they hoped. We really don't know. But the point is, Mihoyo have not communicated on the situation. So, therefore, it doesn't make it look any better. And one thing that scares a lot of players right now, including myself, I'm not going to lie, I'm in that bunch. I've seen people mention how they worry about this on Twitter too, is they did this with the Genshin Impact port for Switch. How do we know they're not going to do the same thing with the PlayStation port for Honkai Star Rail? They've announced it, told us it's quote-unquote coming soon. And remember, Genshin Impact on Switch was said to be quote-unquote coming soon. Guess what, guys? It's been 3 years. 3 years since that trailer, and it said coming soon. Yeah, we all know game developers. They have a really weird and interesting version of the term soon, in case you guys don't know. But one thing that Honkai Star Rail on PlayStation, one big advantage it has over the Switch version of Genshin Impact is they actually showed gameplay of Honkai Star Rail on PlayStation. I see a lot of people also, you know, when it comes to skeptics like me, they're using this point to defend Mihoyo and to defend the PlayStation version of Honkai Star Rail. And personally, I agree with you. You know, that is a good sign of faith. You know, they did say, hey, we're working on it. They showed it at, their opening, their little pre-launch presentation that took place, I'm going to say probably a few weeks or a month before the game launched. So them saying that, showcasing gameplay, and then, just leaving us out to dry would really make them look bad. It probably wouldn't kill them in the long run, but they would definitely, get a lot of flack and negative press and, heat from players for that. So I don't think Honkai Star Rail is, for PlayStation is not going to happen. It's just, it's very up and down the air where it is. Well, two things I'm going to tell you is the people out here running around with these November and September release dates. Stop. They're fake. They are predictions by two different websites that just happen to be showing up popular on Google right now. The first release date that you will see that's been given for Honkai Star Rail for PlayStation several times is November 24th, 2023. And this release date was created by a website called GameRevolution.com. I'm going to put that article down in the description below so you can read for yourself that it is nothing but a prediction. And they go to say right here, the Honkai Star Rail PS5 and PS4 release date is expected to be November 24th, 2023. This estimate is based on how long Mihoyo's previous game, Genshin Impact, took to become available on PS5, 212 days. It was only available for PC, iOS, Android, and PS4. That is wrong. They're basing their time frame off of how long it took them to release the PS5 native version. I mean, as you guys can see, they even stated themselves the game was already available on PC, iOS, Android, and PS4. You guys got to remember, when Genshin Impact came out on PS4, the PS5 wasn't even out yet. So, of course, it took a little bit to develop the native port for the PlayStation 5. And there's another website, I can't find it unfortunately, that's also giving a September release date. They're also doing the same thing, just trying to predict around development cycles that they've seen in the past. But these guys are using information that's not accurate to predict these time frames. Now, am I saying Honkai Star Rail's going to come out sooner? No, their predictions could very well come out being accurate at the end. But I'm just telling you guys, the September release date that people are predicting and the November release date that people are predicting, they're not set in stone, they're not confirmed by Mihoyo, and they're sure as hell not official. But guys, let me know how you are feeling about Honkai Star Rail on PlayStation down in the comments below. Are you guys excited about it? Are you a little bummed that it didn't come? Are you trusting Mihoyo? Do you not trust Mihoyo? Does the Genshin Impact Switch thing have you scared? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. Me personally, I'm excited, but I'm also scared at the same time because as an MMO creator especially, I have seen so many instances where a company will claim, oh yeah, we want to build this cross-platform game. They'll release a PC and mobile version, promise a console version, and it'll never happen. I'm not saying Mihoyo is going to do that because Mihoyo have already proved to us that, they can make a console game. They did it with Genshin. There's a lot of people thinking that Zenless Zone Zero is not going to come to console too. Yeah, okay. If you were Mihoyo and you had the opportunity to get 3 different dope-ass versions of Genshin Impact out there on multiple platforms, would you do it? Yeah, exactly. But Zenless Zone Zero, that's a discussion we'll have another day. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. Let me know what you're thinking. Peace out. Have a good one.